3rd of July is the feast of Saint Thomas the Apostle. I wish each of you a very happy feast.
Saint Thomas, also called the Didymus, was one of the 12 apostles of Jesus Christ. He was privileged to have a rich faith experience and a personal encounter at the feet of the risen Lord when he exclaimed the immortal profession of faith, "My Lord and my God."
Saint Thomas is known in two ways. First, as the apostle who disbelieved the others. Second, as the missionary and apostle of India. We know that he made up for his disbelief by acknowledging Jesus by his confession, "My Lord and my God." Then we know from tradition that he came to the shores of India in 72 AD and he preached and baptized and established the first Christian communities in India, particularly in the south.
There is a very strong tradition that soon after the resurrection of Jesus Christ, he came from Jerusalem to South India. He set foot on the shores of Kerala at Kodungallur in 52 AD. He baptized several people and found 7 churches in the following places: Kodungallur, Palayur, Parur, Kokkamangalam, Niranam, Nilakkal, and Koilan. He preached, wrought miracles, and labored for more than 10 years in these 7 places. He made people embrace Christianity. After his labors in Malabar region, he went to Mylapore in Tamil Nadu along the Coromandel coast. Even here, he was doing the same, teaching, preaching, and drawing a large number of the oppressed and suppressed into his fold. His conversion activities incensed the orthodox, and enemies from their rank vowed to finish him. He had therefore hidden himself at a cave in Little Mount. The enemies did not leave him. They followed him for a period of time with vengeance. At last, one day in 72 AD, he was chased and was martyred at a place now known as St. Thomas Mount. Later, he was buried at Santham Church.
He was martyred in Mylapore, which is in Chennai today. And the church continued to grow in this country. And on this occasion, as we celebrate his feast, it is very important that as a church we look at ourselves. 1948 years have passed after he came to our country. And both in India and in the whole of the Asian continent, the church remains a very small minority. In India, less than 2.8%. Is it because Christianity has failed? Or is it because we as Christians have not become effective? This feast should be an occasion for us to think, to consider, to ponder about the effectiveness of each one of us as Christians, our churches as Christian churches, our families as the most basic and important units of the church. May the intercession of St. Thomas the Missionary help our church to become more missionary, more vibrant, and more Christ-centered and Christ-oriented, as well as Christ-communicative.
The divine presence of Jesus Christ that St. Thomas brought to India is vibrating at Santhom, Little Mount, and St. Thomas Mount. It attracts people of all nations, of all colors, and of all religions. Let us also go with him and die with him.